I am Elaine Fanning, Ms. Plate Doctor, and today I wanted to demonstrate how I was going to make our protein banana nut bread. Now, for those who need that little sweetness, a little bit of deliciousness in the morning, say with your eggs, I just want to show you how to make a quick bread that's healthy, has no preservatives, uses all natural ingredients, and my husband loves it. So basically, if you're pretty much familiar with making bread, you have dry ingredients and your wet ingredients. Now basically, I'm using, instead of flour, I'm replacing wheat flour with oats, whole old-fashioned oats. And I'm going to use about a cup and a half. Oh, and by the way, this is my Vitamixer. You do have to grind it. I believe it's available in the store as oat flour if you don't feel like grinding it or if you don't have a good blender. That was about a cup and a half. Each of these were half cups measurements, just because we eat oats on a regular basis. And I'm gonna put that in there and grind it up. Basically until it's a fine powder, looks like flour. Add in my protein. This is vanilla protein powder. It's the one that we pretty much use all the time. I like it because it's great for cooking, such as, we're baking there. And I'm gonna put about 5 scoops in there. I could have pre-measured it, but I wanted to show you everything that goes into making this. I don't need to grind it really because it's powder, it'll mix pretty much evenly. Then baking powder, baking soda, just normal baking soda, Arm & Hammer. Teaspoon of that. Actually, this is a half teaspoon, so I got to put a little bit more. And then half a teaspoon of baking powder. Okay. Teaspoon of cinnamon, if you like that sort of spice. Again, spices are optional. Spices, nuts, raisins, all of that, optional. This is nutmeg. You don't have to use it. I just sprinkle a touch, just a dash, as they say. This is ginger, just a dash if you want to. Okay. That's your dry ingredients right there. Your wet. I have 3 small, these are pretty small. They're usually, if it's like 6 inches or less, they're considered small. So these are kind of like small to medium. But I'm using 3 of them, and they are super duper ripe. The riper, the better. So you have those old bananas that you have sitting around that you don't want to eat, but you don't want to throw out. That's what this is for.
And Miss Plate Doctor, I've been
sir.
sitting here, I was checking you out, I mean, that's pretty cool. I love your bread. I mean, it's delicious. But I wanted to let them out there know some nutritional facts
Oh, sure.
when it comes down to what you have here. Basically,
Yes, please do.
okay, she's making her protein banana nut bread. Protein banana nut bread, and basically, in the whole entire pan, is she's gonna get about 12 slices. Okay.
Okay, before you go on, I just want to let you know the other ingredients.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Because we have 3 bananas. I'm using a 1/3 cup of coconut oil. You can use butter or vegetable oil, whatever. I feel like you have to use a little bit of oil just to make it moist.
What kind of oil is that?
This is coconut.
You melted my coconut oil?
I did.
I use my coconut oil to make my brownies, man.
I warmed it up so I could melt it, but don't worry, it'll congeal back up. Because normally this is the organic refined coconut oil, which at room temperature is solid. It's solid. There are other types of coconut oil, but I like this one because you can use it for high heat. And baking requires some high heat. Okay, we're gonna mash up these bananas in here. So, mash it up. They're super ripe, so they're super easy to mash. And just mash it enough so that it's mushy. Even though it's already pretty mushy. Alright, next we're going to put the eggs in there. I have 2 eggs, 2 large eggs, and I'm also using 1/2 cup of egg whites. Let's put those in there. This was already pre-measured, so I know there's 1/2 cup in there just because I ate the other half. Alright, and we're going to whip those eggs and egg whites in there. Just enough to make it all look all lumpy and fluffy. And for that little extra touch, vanilla extract. About a teaspoon. Doesn't hurt to squirt a couple extra drops. Okay. So I'm going to stir this powder around a little bit just to get it mixed in there. And then I like to mix the dry into wet. Because if it's too wet, you can always add a little bit of extra powder. Or if it's too dry, you can add just a touch of milk. And slowly incorporate it. Once it's all in, we're going to stir it up. Get all the powder wet. I know Dewey was gonna give you some nutritional facts on it. Don't worry, he will. He just had to take Titan for a little excursion. You know, nature calls. Anyway, so we want it into a batter consistency. So it's not liquidy enough to pour, but it doesn't sit there like a big clump of dirt. Actually, I guess it kind of resembles mud. Okay. I know it's got raw egg in it. You really shouldn't taste it, but if you bake, you tend to lick the batter a little bit. Okay, so like I said, nuts, raisins, about a 1/4 cup of nuts, mashed. I have here mashed pecans, chopped up pecans, and a 1/4 cup of raisins, just California sun-made raisins. And we're gonna, Dewey likes his raisins and nuts, so I'm gonna put it in there. All right, we're gonna mix that. Everything come out okay?
I think he got the runs from that steak bone yesterday that we gave him. That steak bone we gave him left over from Stony River.
Crap. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, boy.
Sorry about that, guys. I had to make a dog poop run. I don't mean to talk about dog poop and my wife protein banana nut bread, but she wanted to give him the bone left over from her ribeye cowboy. What is it? A cowboy ribeye steak last night. We went to Stony River, and
Okay, anyway, loaf pan. We're going to make it in a loaf pan. Spray it with a little bit of Pam, just because there's not a lot of oil in there, so we don't want it getting stuck in the pan. So before I put it in, I just want to show you, this is what it looks like. Yay! And we're going to put it in the pan.
and this is her protein banana nut bread. Protein banana nut bread. In a second, I'm going to read off the nutritional value and the nutritional facts, how many grams of protein, carbs, and fat there is.
I like to get every single drop in there. Alright. Smooth it out a little bit. Alright. And now I happen to have my handy dandy air fryer.
There you go.
Handy dandy air fryer right here. And, oh, what do you know? I have one already made. But I'm going to put this one in here. We're going to put that in my air fryer, which does bake, by the way. I have it on bake setting. Now my bake setting is 325. If you put it in a normal oven, you want it at 350. But because the air fryer bakes really quick, I'm going to use 325 and put it in for 25 minutes. But I will check it before I take it out just to make sure it's done.
If it was in a regular oven, what would it be in?
If it was in a regular oven, I would put it at 350, and it would be between 30 to 40 minutes, you know, depending on how evenly it cooks. But it shouldn't be more than 40 minutes. And while that's baking, let's take a look at the finished product. Stuff.
Still warm?
Still warm.
Well, let me read this off real quickly.
Okay.
All right, so basically, I have a list right here. Guys, we wanted to know the nutritional value. Where's my list at? Did you move it, honey? My nutritional facts, I was going to read it off.
Behind you.
No, that's not it.
That's not it.
Uh-uh.
Want
Oh,
to
it's
know?
right here. Here we go. I got it. I forgot I had to take the dog out to take a bowel movement. Anyway, she has her banana nut protein bread here. Basically, she's gonna get about 12 slices out of it. Each slice is gonna be about 126 calories. Protein, because it's a protein banana nut bread. So protein per slice is gonna be about 13 grams. Hey guys, believe it or not, that's pretty freaking good. We're talking 13 grams of protein for a slice of bread,
That's
right?
bad.
And then it's also gonna have 13 grams of carbs. Now, bust this. Look where your carbs came from. Your carbs came from your banana and your oatmeal. Carbs came from banana and oatmeal. And then you got 9 grams of great fat because it came from your coconut oil and you have your nuts in there. Okay, so there you have it. You have Elaine's Miss Plate Doctor protein banana nut bread. It's 126 calories per slice, 13 grams of protein per slice, 12 grams of carbs per slice, and 14 grams of fat per slice. You can have that. It doesn't matter what you're trying to accomplish when it comes down to your eating regime, right? You should be able to accommodate that. That's pretty good. So there you have it. What do you have to say to him, honey?
I'm going to say I hope you like this product. It's delicious. I know for me, sometimes I'll add a little pat of butter or just a little spoon of cream cheese, smear it, and your eggs go down so much easier. But anyway, I hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions or comments, please leave it in the comments. I'll be happy to instruct anybody on my tips. I'm going to put the recipe up on, I guess on the post. I'll add the post as well as on YouTube. But I guess that's it.
All right. So how long you gotta let this go for?
I put it in for 25 minutes.
25 minutes?
Air fryer at 325.
Okay.
Like I said, you can use a regular oven. I just like the air fryer because that way I don't have to heat the whole house. But the oven, 350, 30 to 40 minutes.
You want to read off your nutritional facts on it one more time for him?
Okay, so each loaf I cut into about 12 pieces. And each piece has about 126 calories, 9 grams of fat, 13 grams of protein, and 13 grams of carbs.
Explain to him where you're getting this is all natural, no artificial flavoring.
Yeah, I mean, well, it does have the vanilla extract. It does have the protein powder. But other than that, it's just coconut oil, bananas, eggs, and vanilla extract as your wet ingredients. Your dry ingredients are the oat flour, the protein powder, baking soda, baking powder, and did I use anything else? Because I I didn't use any sugar. I didn't use any salt. So if you want, you can always add a teaspoon or tablespoon of Splenda, half a teaspoon of salt, just if you need that extra flavor. I don't want it, but that's basically it. Once you finish, please store it in a container. If you don't plan to eat it all quickly, I would stick it in the fridge just to preserve it a little bit longer. Because it does have the banana, it will go mold if you leave it out too long. But I think that's about it. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel at Your Plate Doctor. The "your" is spelled U-R, not Y-O-U-R, just U-R, Plate Doctor. Go to our YouTube channel, please subscribe. All our videos are up on there, all the live videos, all the unedited, unscripted, unchoreographed videos are all up there. So please subscribe, follow us on YouTube, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining me. I'm Ms. Plate Doctor, and my husband is Your Plate Doctor, aka the Admiral. And we love this.